Hello, my name is Logan Kaler with the Boone News-Republican. Today we have a special guest named Terry Moorman. Terry has decided to throw his name in the hat for the running for our 4th Ward City Council. Today we're just going to let everybody know a little bit about Terry. He's going to explain what his plans are, what his hopes are, and his dreams. So Terry, I'm going to give you the floor. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your history like?
Well, my wife and I moved here 32 years ago for a job over in Ames. All 4 of my sons went to school here in Boone. I was pretty involved right off the get with Boone Little League since I had 4 sons, naturally. And so I coached Little League for about 14 years, Babe Ruth for 10 years. I served on the Little League board for 10 years, cool. 4 years as president. Worked for ACI Mechanical over in Ames for 32 years. Wow. Retired 2 years ago. That's about it. I have 40 years total in construction experience. So, Boone's our home.
Yeah.
And we love Boone, so I thought now that I have the time, I'm retired, I can give back a little bit. So.
Cool. I was just about to ask if you were retired, but yeah, go ahead and answer that for me. So, what do you do in your free time?
I teach continuing education classes all over the state. I teach first aid CPR. I teach annual OSHA safety training classes. Like I said, I teach all over the state of Iowa, continuing education classes for plumbing and mechanical cool. Credits. That season's about to kick off here pretty quick, so I stay busy that way, and then I have a wood shop out back and do some stuff like that. So.
Are you a grandfather?
I am a grandfather. I have 8 grandchildren. 2 of my sons that went to school here now live out in Colorado with 4 of my grandkids. Yeah. And then 2 of my sons still live here in Boone with 4 the other 4. So yeah. That's nice that they're close. But yeah, we spend a lot of time with them. It's good.
Are they baseball players?
They are.
Runs in the family.
Yeah, H is playing right now. He's playing in spring ball, and then Little League fires up this week too. So yeah, he's pretty active. Good little ball player, just like his dad.
Cool. So now that we have a little bit of background about Terry, let's go ahead and jump into what makes you the next 4th Ward Councilman. So tell me why did you decide to throw your name in the hat?
Well, like I said, Boone's given us so much. We moved here from Waterloo, Cedar Falls, where I was born and raised. And Boone has just been such a warm, welcoming place for us that I wanted to give back. I did that when I went to work in the Little League because I wanted to get back to a program that was giving my kids so much. And I feel that same way about Boone. I have really had no agenda. I just wanted to give back and give some of my time and energy back to the city.
Yeah, and City Council is a great way to give back.
Yeah.
What do you believe that you offer? What do you bring to the table?
Well, like I said, I have 40 plus years of construction experience. So when we start to talk about infrastructure projects and economic development and stuff, I think I can give a different perspective about that. I know what stuff costs. I spent my last 13 years at ACI as an estimator, mechanical estimator, so I have a pretty good grip on wastewater treatment plants and water treatment plants and other construction type industries. So I think that experience gives me a little edge.
Yeah, that's definitely what Boone would need as somebody who holds a political office position. Okay. So Why did you decide to run?
Well, when Kevin Hicks stepped down, it left a void naturally on the board, and a couple of my neighbors that knew him asked me if I would be interested in doing that. They know I've been pretty active in the community, and so after some thought and talking it over with my wife, I decided to, go put my name in for the appointment. Somebody wanted a special election, which is, perfectly fine. That's democracy at work. So we went with the special election, and then it was a decision time. Do you want to do the campaign thing and do all that stuff? And I decided I would do that.
So what sets you apart? What makes you the more marketable choice?
Well, like I said, I don't have a set agenda. A lot of people may think I do, but I really don't. My job as 4th Ward councilman is to represent the 4th Ward, not represent Terry Moorman, not represent a specific agenda or something in mind. If you go into the city council with an agenda, I think that you lose your ability to be objective about issues and stuff that come up before the council. So if you put that stuff aside, you can do what's best for the community. And like I said, I have no agenda. There was no specific reason for me running. I'm not running on any specific issue.
So looking down the road, say you win.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing that you want to address?
Well, I think the council's done a spectacular job the last 4 or 5 years with economic development, but I want to see that continue. Expand our tax base. Everybody talks about how high the taxes are and stuff, and the only way to keep that in check is to expand our tax base, and economic development does that. We have some projects going on right now, some townhouses going up across from Eastern Star. We have some townhouses that are going to be built for West Haven. All expands our economic base. The new addition over there by the Little League Park, the new housing addition over there, all the new businesses that we got, Dollar Tree and Verizon, and all those businesses are expanding our base. The new motel, that's what we need to do, and that's what we need to continue to do. Boone has a lot to offer. We have, and I know a lot of people complain about it, but we are a race town.
Yep.
We are a race town, and they bring a lot. That racetrack brings a lot of money and business into town, and a lot of notoriety for Boone, just as the farm show does too. And and yes, it is a little bit of an inconvenience at times, but the economic impact that it has on the community far exceeds the 3 or 4 days of traffic problems and the like. So it's who we are. We have a lot to offer. Puffer Billy Days and the Scenic Valley Railroad and all those things that make Boone the ledges, that make Boone who we are. So I think those are the things we need to key on. Not so much the negative stuff, although we do have some issues that probably need to be addressed, infrastructure and the like, but we'll get there. Yeah. We always have. So.
You're right. And you've talked a lot about economic development. I completely agree. It's essential for a thriving economy to grow. Are there any other areas in particular that you think are underutilized or don't get?
I think the industrial park we need to promote that. I know they're working on that, and it's a hard sell. And downtown is too. I've had a few people when I was out and about talking with people are concerned about downtown, and I am too. When we first moved here, downtown was thriving. There was J.C. Penney's and Ben Franklin and the hardware stores, and everything was booming down there. We had crazy days down there, it was packed
Yeah.
from Fairway all the way up to the railroad tracks, and it's failing, but it's old and it needs some work and it needs some attention, and we need to put some effort into getting some business back downtown. Retail business will be a hard sell down there, especially with all the new stuff going out, out south of town. But that's not a reason to give up on it. No. So,
and I completely agree with you. The downtown has definitely taken a hit, and just going around town talking to people, even from the business owners to like the gas stations, or just it's like the courthouse. I hear that all the time. It's like I went and talked to a business owner who told me that they were scared about the future of their business because up and down Story Street, if you go and look, I can't remember which intersection it is specifically, but there's 3 storefronts that are empty. How do you fix that?
On 8th Street, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, downtown's a hard sell because, like I said, it's old. But there has to be, and I'm sure the council's been checking into this, but there has to be money and grants out there for urban renewal type stuff downtown where we can get some money and help with the storefronts and spruce it up a little bit and try to attract some businesses back down there. But like I said, with south of town booming right now, and there's plenty of land out there, the new motel, everything's kind of migrating south, and that hurts downtown. Now that's not to say we should give up on it, and I don't want to give up on it. Like I said, several of the people that I talked to while I was getting my signatures and stuff to get on the ballot were concerned about downtown, and I am too. I'd like to see it revitalized, but it's a hard sell, but we'll keep working on it. I mean, we need to.
Definitely, and yeah.
Again, that's part of who we are. Downtown, I see all these older pictures of when downtown was thriving and stuff, and it's cool. It'd be nice to see that again, and let my grandkids experience that too. So.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I don't think so. I would appreciate people in the Fourth Ward coming out and supporting us. Like I said, I don't have agenda. I'm working for you.
Yeah.
I'm working for the people of Fourth Ward. And if I'm lucky enough to be elected, feel free to call me with your concerns, your questions, and I will certainly address those. There's a lot of things in Boone that people complain about, and they're pretty minor compared to other communities, but that doesn't mean they're not a problem.
True.
So I don't mean to minimize those problems, but if those are the worst things that we ever face here in Boone, we're a pretty fortunate community. So, but like I said, I'm representing Fourth Ward. I'm not representing me. I'm not representing any particular person or group or party or anything else. I'm representing the people of Boone and the Fourth Ward. So I'd appreciate your support, and if you feel like you want to vote for me, I'd appreciate it. So
cool. Say people wanted to reach out to you or learn more about you, get in contact with you. Is there a way that they can do that?
They can call me. I can give you my phone number. It's 515-314-1568. You can feel free to call me with your questions or concerns. I'm on Facebook. I'm on the Boone community page. So feel free to contact me that way or message me. I'll try to answer you to the best of my ability and as honest as I can going forward. Hopefully we're going to have a forum here where they can meet all the candidates. If they do that, you're more than welcome to come. I know they're working on it. So once all the filing deadline's tomorrow, so once they know all the candidates, then they can put that together and bring us all together, which would be good.
Yeah.
so that people could see us side by side and decide. Like I said, I just want to represent the people of Boone. This is the community that we love. We live here. My kids are here. My grandkids are here, and I want to see it the best it can be.
You want to see it grow. Cool. I think that's a good place for us to conclude. And so this has been Logan. This has been Terry Moorman. My name is Logan Kaler, Boone News-Republican. Thank you.
Thanks.